Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Wellness Wednesday. Yes, it is Jingle Bells. So we will be coloring the Tatiana Bogoma Nice Little Dragons today, and we will be giving away the Uni Mitsubishi card. Now, I cannot do a Christmas tree without bling, so I did bling it up. I did add some liquid pearls and some stickles, but there cannot be a Christmas tree without bling. And it is a really gray-green color, so if it looks gray, that's because it's a gray-green color. Hello, everyone. Hello, Celine. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Alex. Hello, Yana. Hello, Pam. Hello, everyone. And the card says it's not what's under the Christmas tree that matters, it's who is around it. And that is very, very true. And that is Charles M. Schulz is the writer of that phrase. And of course, it is a color pocket card. And you will receive, if you choose to enter the giveaway today, you will receive this card in all its bling. And a secondary card, I ask that you color the secondary card and give it to somebody that matters and spread the color around a bit. So we will do that halfway through. And I didn't choose a word yet, so I will think of a word for us to use. Probably bling. Yes, of course. Bling Central. Now I have put some lines in and we have a choice. We can either do planks, board planks, wood planks for the floor, or we can put more lines in and make it a checkered pattern or a diagonal checkered pattern linoleum floor. But we will decide that when we get to it. Today we're going to work on the blanket and we're going to get as much of this done as we possibly can. I may finish it off off screen and record it for you. Maybe do a little video for you with it for Art Therapy Thursday. But it will be finished by the end of Art Therapy Thursday. All right. So, how is everyone? How has your week been? Do not be surprised if I just suddenly go poof. Our power decided to go out last night in the middle of the night and was out all night long. Hopefully we don't get that storm coming back through. But if I go poof, I'm sorry, but can't do anything if the power goes out. Aw, I'm sorry that you're a little sore. Stop being sore. Just stop that. Yeah, it was out all night long. And which, of course, all of the battery backups in my house go beep, 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 beep when the power is off. And we have several of them in the house. So, of course, guess who did not get to sleep? I did go back to bed this morning and slept in. That's why the Amazon stuff was not done today because I was sleeping. Yeah, that's what you've been doing wrong. Stop that. So I'm going to switch over to the close-up camera and we're going to start on the blanket today because it's colorful and I feel like having lots of color today. And we're going to start with some purple. Purple. Alright, and we're going to use ultramarine violet. And I am using the Artex colored pencils. And I did notice today that, well, Jen pointed out to me today, I should say, that the Artex 126 set is no longer on Amazon. So either they sold out and they're waiting for more stock, or I'm not quite sure. That's what I'm assuming, is that they have sold out and are waiting for more stock. And I have to empty my pencil sharpener because it's not sharpening. So who's looking forward to Christmas? To all the Christmas pages from all those wonderful Christmas books. Can't believe I have over 30 Christmas books, not including PDFs. I have a few. I'm glad to see that several of you went through your Christmas books, and I'm not alone in it. All right, going to turn the page just a little bit here so I can get into the edges. Of the blanket here. We're going to put the shadow under his tail. Have you ever colored something and saw something in the coloring and then could not unsee it? Hello, Kim. Welcome. I'm glad it was a pretty easy day at school today. Just putting the shadow for his tail and his buttocks. Hello, Wicca. Welcome. And then we've got a shadow here. And a crimple to the blankie. Yay! Isn't it gorgeous? I love Ruth Saunderson's work. She is just so talented and such a sweetheart. And I do have a bit of an announcement. We are going to have at least one guest in December. One has confirmed. The other one has not yet, but I have not. I colored one holiday picture so far, and it's just because Ruth Saunderson's work just screamed at me that I had to color it. But I have not. I picked several different books to start in, one of which is two artists are definite. Ruth Saunderson is one of them, and the other one that is a definite will be Karen Myers. That is another one that I will definitely be coloring in. Yes, me too. I have so much fun when they come, when I get visitors. It's always awesome. Always wonderful to have visitors in the corner. Hello, Jamie. So I'm going to do the edge of the square with the ultramarine violet. Oh no, we don't put them in the corner. We just invite them to the corner. The corner is very large. Don't worry. Okay, now we're going to go in with the next purple, which is going to be a Parma violet. So I'm going to put a poll on the community page just to see what you guys prefer to color, prefer to see me color, whether it be the grayscale books or more of the line art books. uh, Shh, we don't tell them about that until after they get here, Celine. So if you guys can do me a favor and after the poll goes up on the community page, I'll do that after stream today. Let me know which ones you prefer, grayscale or line art, or a bit of both. And it'll make it a little bit easier for me to pull what we're going to color next month. Ashley! Oh, you'll have to message me later on what the results were if they've given you any. Okay. Okay, good. And another thing that I am going to put a poll up for is if anybody wants to have a baking stream this year, or if you got bored of that last year and the year before. Okay, so that's the Parma Violet. Now we're going to go in with Lilac. Oh no! That's not good, Yana. Alright, so that is a little bit darker than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. We'll just darken up some of this with the Parma Violet. Yeah, orders when they get lost are no good. Especially when it's a need thing, not a want thing. You know, at least if it was a want thing, you can reconsider whether or not you really wanted it. And then we're going to take our, this one here. We're going to take a bit of wisteria and calm that down a little bit here. Like that. Okay, so if you guys want me to do that, I will do that. It'll be closer towards Christmas when I'm doing my Christmas baking. She does. She cooks all the time. And she's such a everything looks so good. Oh, well, that was nice of them, Pam. Right, so I'm just going to fill in some of the white spot. Make sure that we have enough to use the blender. And I'm using lilac over top of the wisteria. I'm just softening any edges there. Oh, nice. The Artex. The Artex 126 set. The link is in the description below the video. However, the 126 set is out of stock at the moment and is not showing. So it will probably show again after it comes back into stock. Alright, now we're going to use our blender, if I can find where I put it. This is the Caran d'Ache Splendor stick, the bright stick. The Caran d'Ache Blender Bright Stick. It's not the pencil one, it's the other one. I'm just going to blend that all together and then we're going to move on to the next area. Hello, honey. Bob is home. All right. You are very welcome. Now, question for y'all. There are several large open space ones. Do we want to do all of those in the purples or do we want to do them different colors? So we can do this one purple, this one purple, this one, this. I don't really want to do purple next to purple. So I think all different colors would probably be better. They butt up against each other though. So maybe different colors of purple. That would work. Yeah, we'll do different colors of purple. Because we have those. We'll do lots of purples. Different purples. All right, so we're going to use orchid purple. For this one here. This is a red-violet color. Well, of course you do. You like purple. All right. Nice. Did he offer to move it closer to your house? Offer to pay your gas? Give you less hours? All right, now we're going to go in with the lavender, and then we'll add more of the darker color. If we need to. Exactly. When you expand closer to my house, let me know. It is. It is going to be awesome for you. Well, then maybe he should have listened. Okay. Now we're going to go and blend that. Again, using the Caran d'Ache Bright Stick here. We'll see if we need any more color on there. I don't think we will. That's good. It's always good to feel wanted, but, you know, they also need to understand that you have other things that are necessary for living. All right, so now we're going to do a dark one. So we've got Imperial Violet, Violet, and Cobalt Violet. Just taking a look at the colors here. Oh, where is my color chart gone? Oh, where can it be? That is not it. There it is. All right, so the Cobalt Violet is the darkest, and then the Violet, and then the Imperial. Just going to put in the shadow here. Remember, we are doing his wings see-through, so we have to make sure that we put in the color under his wings just a lot lighter. Oh, I broke a tip. I broke a tip, guys. So my Cobalt Violet seems to be very crumbly and not sharpening very well. So we put it through the electric sharpener. Yeah, me too. Doesn't seem to be doing it anymore. I think it was just a part of the... I don't know. It's the first one that's ever done that, so... But make sure that when you are putting in the color underneath the wing, if you're coloring this with me, that you do it very, very lightly. So that you can see that the color is there, but not really dark. And do darker on the other parts of the square. Alright, now we're going to go in with Violet. Let's see if this one decides to sharpen. Yeah, sometimes I do. I haven't had a lot of crumbly in my Color Soft, but I also I prefer to use an electric sharpener with them or the doll. If I do try to use a hand sharpener, I do have issues. So this is just straight violet. Again, just lightening my hand as I go under the wing. darker on the outside of the wing. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's weird how some pencils have issues and some don't. It's just and it's like the exact same manufacturer, the same pencils. It's weird. But I have heard from several people that find that set of pencils to be crumbly. All right, now I'm going to go in with the Imperial Violet. And I'm blending it right into the violet. I have to blend that out. That went a little bit more than I wanted it to from the sharp edge. And then we're going to sharpen this. If I can find the sharpener I was using. Hello, Nightbot. I'm not going to blend over top of the wing because we still haven't colored the wings. And I don't want to color the wings until after I have all of the other areas underneath the wings colored, so that the wing color will go over top of them. Alright, and then we're going to go back to our original color for this. So we're going to go in with Ultramarine Violet. Hello, Davissa. Hello, Calamity. No problem. Have a nap. Napping is always good. Now I'm going to go a little bit darker here for the shadow of his body, but still keeping it fairly light because it's under the wing. And then we're going to darken it here. Same with this area here, going very light under the wing and then darkening it up on the edge. And then we're going to use our Parma Violet. Oh, goodness, Shyla. Goodness, Shyla. Shyla has the sneezes. Just using a very, very light touch. And then darkening underneath it. Now the only thing is, Calamity, if you took a nap, are you going to sleep tonight? Just going a little bit darker down here, and then lifting my hand and doing very, very light up through here. Like so. Hello, Precious. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. All right, now we're going to do this other side here, and we're going to go, I think we're going to go our dark here. So we need these ones, I do believe. Nope, this one. Ultramarine, Imperial. Maybe we'll leave the Imperial Violet out and we'll use the Ultramarine Violet. So we're going to start with our Cobalt Violet in the shadows. Now we have two different wings things here, so remember to make sure that you go light underneath. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know why Amazon does that when they ship things. Even the overseas Amazon does that. It's just awful. And go darker here. But still put in a little bit of a dark area for the shadow of the edge of the wings. And then we're going to go in with violet. I'm going to extend it out. Using a very light touch under the wings. And then the ultramarine violet. Like so. And then we're going to blend this in. Some of them are going to look a little more worn than others. Just dragging that color around. Putting it where I want it to be. right. And then this one here, we're going to do in the red violets. So we need the red violet colors. We need orchid purple. Yeah, for them to ship them in a bag like that is just, I don't know why they do that. And putting in the shadow here. And the shadow here. Just doing a very, very, very faint shadow for that side of his tail. And we're going to do the edge. Absolutely no worries. Oh, goodness. Oh, Cam, don't break your nails. My goodness, I don't know what bug's gotten in her nose, but she is a sneezer today. Yeah, good luck with that. It crashes. Yeah, that's what the boys are going to have tonight. Frozen nuggets. Just making sure that I get a good layer of the darker color there. And we're just going to lighten the area here and put in a shadow line. There. Thank you, Kim. Lightening my hand under the wing. Filling back in that shadow. like so. And then we will blend. Again, not blending under the wing or over the wing, I guess, because we want that to stand out. Now, do we want the sides of the cushion to be purples, or do we want that to be different colors? I think the purples would probably work for that. So let's do our dark purples for that. So we're going to use cobalt violet. And I'll go back on the screen. And then we're going to use the imperial violet. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just following the lines and the shadows. Thank you, Dawn. And then going in with the imperial violet. Like so. And then we'll blend this side as well. Alright, now we've got some patterns here. And I think since we went with violets, one of the things that goes really well with purples is orange. We can do all the patterns in different shades of orange. What do you guys think? Okay, well, as long as you get to sleep tonight, that's all that matters. So, one of the greatest things about purple is that it combines very well with orange. So we can do everything from a yellow orange and into our yellows, or go with a darker orange into our reds. What do you guys think? And while we're deciding that, We are almost at our halfway mark. We've got 10 minutes. So I am going to pull up Nightbot. And because I forgot to. And get our giveaway going. So I'm going to do the keyword of bling. So everybody, this is the keyword. Everybody who would like to win the wonderful card here, which is a wonderful little Christmas tree, and I did bling it up because Christmas trees without bling just don't exist. So if you would like to win that little card, type in the word bling, and in 10 minutes I will roll for it. All right, so we've got a vote for yellow. So let's do yellow, orange, orange to yellow. So we'll start with our cadmium orange deep, which I do believe is already out. Maybe not. I thought it was already out. Maybe not. No, that's poppy. I've lost my cadmium orange deep. Ah, it's right there. So we're going to start with cadmium orange deep, pale vermilion, and orange. And then we'll add yellowed orange in there as well. So let's start with our cadmium orange deep, and I think I'm going to start down here with the darker oranges. And we'll do the spots yellow. Or yellow orange. And the card was done with, I think 8 of the Mitsubishi Unis. It is the K's in the Mitsubishi Uni, a 240 anniversary set that my husband bought me for our anniversary. And we are on the K's. I thought we were still on the J's, and then I watched last week, the last video I put up, and I already did them for the pumpkins. You are welcome to win again, Jamie. Nobody has won yet. I have not rolled it yet. The word is bling. All right, so now we're going to go in with orange. And I will be rolling for that at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which is in about 4 minutes. So all of you lurkers out there, if you want to join in the giveaway, the word is bling. All right. And then we're going to go in with the yellowed orange. I did not. Uh, uh, um. I missed it. Everybody is welcome to put in the word bling. It doesn't matter if you've already won before because there's quite a few of them that are going to be available. I'm going to be doing them until all of the Uni Mitsubishis have been used. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of pale vermilion as well, just to blend that in a little bit better. Very, very lightly. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was saying that it was a little strange for everybody to have COVID in the house and you not get it. You don't get the symptoms, lucky girl. But hopefully it didn't do any damage. I've heard that even symptom-free it can do damage. I don't know. I haven't had COVID yet. Knock on wood. All right. So now we're going to do our spots. And we're going to use chromium yellow deep because I want it to be a nice bright yellow. Yeah, I may have. I don't know. Nobody in my house has had COVID yet, so. And I really don't go out very much, so. Yeah, it's very strange. All right, so I'm going to bring up the Nightbot here, and everybody put in your word bling, and I will be rolling for this card, which is this wonderful little Christmas tree done with the Uni Mitsubishi K pencils. And it says, it's not what's under the Christmas tree that matters, it's who is around it. And of course, I did bling it up with some stickles because having a Christmas tree that doesn't sparkle is not, it's just not in my world. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so I'm going to count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody put in the word. Hello, Jen. The word, Jen, is bling. Yeah, we start counting and Jen comes creeping crawling. The word is bling, Jen. Bling. B-L-I-N-G. There we go. All right. So, everybody put in the word bling. All right, gonna roll. And Kim has won the giveaway, so Kim gets the blinged out Christmas tree. Kim, if you can send me either a email, which you can get with exclamation point email me. She won the blinged out Christmas tree. So if you want to send me a email of your physical address so I can send that to you, that would be awesome. Congratulations, Kim. Way to go. Yes, Instagram's fine. You can either send it to me on Instagram or Facebook or email or anything like that. All right, so this one up here, we're going to do the lines, so the grid in the oranges, and we're going to start with orange. Yes, toe beans. We're going to start with orange on this one here. So we'll do orange underneath, and then we'll do orange yellow on top. And then we'll do a deeper orange for the diamonds, these diamonds, and the big diamonds we'll do in the yellow. And I'm going to take the oh dear. I don't think I want toe bean dip. Nope. Nope, that's just not something I want. So I am using the pale vermilion as my shadow color. For the lines here. Like so. Aw, you all bling. You're all sparkling. All right. I'm doing these ones with a little bit lighter of a hand because they're not in so much of a shadow. All right, now we're going to go in with our Hello, Shannon. Thank you for grabbing that. I don't know why it held it either. All right, so we've got our cadmium orange deep. And we're going to do the inner diamonds with the cadmium orange deep. Of course. Probably. It does that sometimes. YouTube is silly. All right, now we're going to do some yellow orange. It's too early for the fur babies. Have you gone to church? You should have been back by church from church yet now, right? Pretty sure you go to church at the start of my stream. That's what I thought. So I'm going in with yellowed orange for the edges here because we're going to tuft these triangles here. So I'm going to go deeper color in the edges and then I'll do a lighter color in the puffy parts. If that makes sense. All right. I'm sorry you have a headache, Dawn. I hope it goes away. Headaches suck. Right. No more Knoxville. Wicca's not going to be driving and lurking anymore. And now I'm going to go in with the chromium yellow deep. Deeper on the edges. And then lightening my hand as I get closer to the center. Yep, no more hour drives to and from work. No more lurking and driving. All right, so that one's done. Now we've got another one under here that's polka dots. So we're going to go back in with our um, all right, so now we're going to go with the cadmium orange deep. Just going to be very, very light-handed underneath the tail wing here. We're not judging you, dear. I forget things all the time. Or lose things all the time. That's even worse, is when I lose things. It's like, I know I had it. Where'd it go? What's even worse is when I lose things that are in my hand. Alright, now we're going to go in with orange. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I did finally find the Faber-Castells that I lost. I put them in my Holbeins for some reason. Do I know why? Nope. Glad to find them? Yep. Because I was worried I had to buy new ones. Alright, now we're going to go in with our chromium or our yellowed orange. Just a little bit. And then we're going to go in with our chrome yellow deep. Like so. Now we have these two here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the yellow and I'm going to cover the whole area. And then we'll add some orange in the lines. Doing darker around the edges. And then we're going to use the yellowed orange in here and on the edge and under the shadow area. Oh dear. Now, was that a purposeful misplacement or? I'm glad it's attached too. My mom used to always say you'd lose your butt if you weren't sitting on it. And she was right. All right. And there we have that. And I'm just going to blend that in. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to do a deeper orange in the waves up here. That'd be funny if she misplaced her oldest son. I've only done that once. So I'm going to go very lightly underneath the wing. And then I'm going to brighten it up on the outside here. And then we're going to take our yellow, our yellowed orange, orange yellow. And I'm just going to put in some shadowy areas. And then we're going to take our cadmium orange deep. Oh goodness. Yeah, definitely with that many kids you gotta count. Now we're just gonna put in the design here. And then the blanket will be done. Yay! And there we have our blanket all finished up. It's purple and orange. Yeah, Home Alone popped in your head. Mine too. You have a big knot on your neck. That's weird. Tobeans has a blanket, yes. Toby has a blanket. Alright, so I'm going to switch it over to the full camera here so you can see all of him in his glory. Oh, goodness. So there we have his blanket. Now we're going to move on to the food on this side and the final pencils up here. And then we have to decide what we're going to do with the floor. Now, I'm going to show you something. Tell me what you see because I have seen it and now I can't unsee it. So I was coloring these earlier and with the artist that the artist is that does this nice little dragons, what do you see? Let's see how many of you see it as well. Because now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. blend that a bit. Okay, so I'm not the only one that saw that. Now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. There, it looks to me like little mice in the bush. A little mouse there and a little mouse there. No, it's a crayon. He's got a crayon. He's got a peach crayon because he's coloring peach. Little mouse, little mouse. uh, but yeah, I colored that and I could not unsee the little mice. All right, so now we're going to do these apples, and we're going to do it a little different than the other apples. So let's go with um, Mayan Violet first. Okay, so it's not just me. Yeah, no doubt. I think Calamity fed crashes. Find the pool noodle, because I think Crash is already eaten. It's not late enough for me to decide that, yeah, Yana. Oh, uh-oh, Crashes, watch out. She's gonna be free. All right. Absolutely, needs a little bit of calibration. So I'm just very lightly building the color up that I want in the shadow areas. And then we're going to grab a little bit of the Chromium Yellow Deep. Yeah, it's bad when when they say you can put a bra back on and you get excited over that. So I'm just putting in a bit of the yellow and we'll be going over it with the red. Yay! That is awesome news, Calamity. Well done. All right, so then we're going to go in with chili pepper. So now we're going to start using our brighter reds. Going right over top of the yellow as well as the deeper red. Nice. Did he give you some neck exercises? Did you take something for your headache, Dawn? I hope it goes away for you. I hate headaches. But I didn't say so earlier. So I'm just putting in a little bit of interest in the shadow areas and the coloration of the apple. So that it's not just a circle. Yeah, okay. All right, and then we're going to put in the lightest color, which is scarlet. And I think we're going to take a little bit of this one. I'm going to take a little bit of poppy red in there as well. Just to add some contrasts. Yeah, no twerking, Calamity. Stay off the Twitch. That's twerking. Yes, but it does require some movement of one's neck. All right. So we've almost got the apples all done. Just got to do their little stems and make them all shiny because apples should be shiny. It always does. I use my blender a lot. All right, just putting in a little tiny bit of burnt ochre for the stems. Now we're going to do our donut. So we did a pink donut on this side. So on this side, let's do the base first. Make the donut look like a donut. And then we'll need our... No, it's only blender number 1. And I've been using it for a couple months. All right. So there's our donut color. And we're just going to blend that in. So I'm using goldenrod and dark brown. My goldenrod's getting really short too. Yes, her cat eats them. All right, so let's do some chocolate. Chocolata. So we're going to do the edges with burnt umber. I do use them. I have quite a few of the little shorties around. I have contemplated melting them down and making one pencil out of them. I have contemplated it. I have not done it, but I have contemplated it. And then we're going to go in with some sienna brown. That is true. Crashes, you are in for it when she's out of that brace. Somebody's going to get a noodling. And then I'm just going to go over the burnt sienna with the goldenrod, just to lighten it up just a little bit, to give it that color. A little bit of burnt ochre here. Just want it to look like a chocolate icing. Well, a chocolate dip, because you don't put chocolate icing on donuts, you dip them in chocolate. There we go. And then we're going to put fluorescent pink sprinkles on it. Have a good night, Dawn. Sleep well. All right, now for our cuppy cake. Let's see. We did that one purple and orange, and this one has cherries. So let's do the bottom here in Bavarian cream. This is going to be almost a white for the sleeve. And then we're going to use dark salmon for our shadowy areas. And I did finally get the month's worth of colorings that I haven't posted on my Instagram and Facebook. Hello, Catherine. Good evening. So yeah, I did finally do that. I'm just going to blend that in. And then we're going to take our dark brown again. And we're going to do the edge. So I'm going to make this a chocolate ball with cherries on it. So it's a ball all dipped in chocolate with red cherries on top. Because it's not the right shape for a cupcake. Well, maybe it's a cupcake. I don't know. You know those chocolate balls, you know, the candy? He already has one cupcake. Let's not make him two. So we'll just make it a candy. And we're using chili pepper red for the cherries. And I'll go in with a darker red for the shadowy area. So we're going to use Mayan violet in some of the shadowy areas. Like that. All right, now we've just got the crayons left to do here. So I'm going to turn the page upside down. Sorry for anybody that may have just gotten sick. And we're going to start with a red crayon. And we're going to take a bit of that. Hurry back. Sorry, guys. I didn't even warn you. All right. I'm sorry, Jamie. And then a little bit of the goldenrod up here for the wood. And then we're going to do a yellow. I personally use a handheld sharpener for it because then I can um, use the scraps. But that's just me. Oh, wow. That's awesome, Davissa. So I'm doing a fluorescent pink pencil here. Because why not? And, whoa! That startled me. I wasn't expecting that. She is here. She's lurking. And then we're going to catch myself from having a heart attack. And we're going to do a mulberry pencil. I jumped too. Okay, so it wasn't just me. Good to know. Oh, I'm sorry. That's all right, Catherine. I'm sorry that you have a migraine, dear. Migraines are no fun at all. All right, let's do some greens. We'll do a couple more pencils and then we'll do a little bit of the floor. I think I'm going to go for the wood slats on the floor. Because I think it would look really good with the um, colors that we've chosen. All right. So I will continue with the pencils on Thursday, but I want to do at least a slat or two of the floor so that we can see how it's going to look. So I'm going to start with burnt umber. And since I'm up here, I might as well do these ones up here. I'm going to follow that line. And then I'm going to start adding little veins into the wood. And I'm not really good at drawing, so that probably looks weird. Then I'm just going to go over those with dark brown. And the edge as well, just because I didn't think that was quite dark enough. Ah, yes, she does. And it's for next month. I'm just going to put a little bit of I am not good with drawing wood at all, but that's okay because it doesn't matter as long as it's fun, right? Well, then by the time I'm done it, I will have next month's all done. So I'm going in with sienna brown now. And then we're going to go in with goldenrod. like so. All right, and then we're going to go in with our darkest color, which is the dark brown. April. My birthday is in April. 4/20. All right, so I'm going to go in with the dark brown here for the line. And then we're going to put in a shadow from the box here. Not a big shadow because it's deeply shadowed underneath here. So we're not going to put a big shadow in here. But we are going to put a deep shadow under here. You are welcome, dear. Alright, so now we're going to draw in some knots, and I know that's starting to look like an eye, but that's okay. There, that's better. Alright, so I know that looks icky right now, but we'll fix it as we go. So now I'm going to go in with the burnt umber. And we're going to start building that color. Coming off the edge. And the grains. And I know there's tools out there to do this. I don't have any of them, so I get to just do my own thing and hope it looks good. Alright. And then we're going to use some burnt ochre. Oh, I need to do a little bit more of that. Hold on. I need burnt umber up here. Almost missed a side. going to thicken that line a little bit. Same with this one here. Wasn't it Wicca's birthday on Monday too? I remember I sang Wicca's happy birthday on Monday. I didn't realize it was Alex's too. I'm sorry. Happy birthday, Alex. I know that I said it somewhere. I think I remembered. I have such a horrible memory. The worst friend ever. Yeah, there's a lot of birthdays in November. Crash's was in November. Crash's was extra special because his was on Thanksgiving. That's what I thought. Well, my brain's not even sure that it's Wednesday, so it's been one of those days. Now we're going to use some burnt ochre. The last, well, maybe the, what color did I just use? I think I just used burnt ochre. Hold on. Nope. The last color I used was sienna brown. This one is burnt ochre. Like really, I just switched them out in my hand and went, ooh, maybe I just grabbed the wrong one. It's one of those days. This is what happens when I sleep in. My brain goes to mush. Okay, so I sang happy birthday to her on Saturday. I was really surprised. The battery backups usually freak Shyla out. And she slept like a baby. I was waiting for her to start running around like a chicken with her head cut off, and she was sound asleep. I started getting concerned for her well-being. All right, now we're going to use yeah, that would do it. You just got tired of hearing me, that's all. Now we're going to use goldenrod. Okay. Y'all do, actually. Yeah. Each and every one of you do. Now I'm going to take the blender and I'm just going to blend that all together so you can see how those wood slats are going to look. All right. Hit that concentration button. Oh, a piece of blender under there. Make sure I don't blend in an area I haven't colored. I'm blending this really hard so that it shines it right up because we want it to look like shiny wood floor. Switch you over to the main camera here so that you can see our progress for the day. So we got the blanket done, we got the extra food stuffs here done, we got a couple of slats done, a couple of pencils. I will continue with the pencils and finish the slats on Art Therapy Thursday. I'm sorry, I'm too quiet for you? So I will continue this on Art Therapy Thursday and then it should be all done. And of course, I will try to remember to post it on Instagram and on Facebook. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that. All right, guys, with that, I would like to say thank you all very much for joining me. Congratulations, Kim, on winning your Christmas card. Make sure that you send me your postal address and I will get that in the mail as soon as possible. Absolutely. Thank you all very much for coming. And, I would like to say, of course, remember that we do have a Facebook group. And if you are a part of the Facebook group, make sure that you get your pictures for the Thanksgiving prompt for November in before the end of the day today, so midnight tonight. Because tomorrow that will be judged, and the winner will, of course, have the banner of the Facebook group for a month. If you're not a part of the Facebook group, there is a link in the description below the video if you would like to join. Just make sure that you fill out the application form so that my moderators can get you in as quickly as possible. Other than that, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe out there, everyone, and I will see you again on Saturday. Until then, bye bye for now.